Yes, good morning students. Welcome back to your social studies class. I hope you all have enjoyed your summer vacation. So now it's time to get back to your studies. We will have a quick review about the chapter that we have started earlier. The name of our chapter was the Northern Mountains. So what are Northern Mountains? So Northern Mountains are the mountains which are consisted of two type of ranges. The first one is Karakoram range and the second one is Himalayan range. The other name for Himalayan range is Himalaya, that we all know. So Himalayan range, it extends from 25 km from Jammu and Kashmir and in the west to Arunachal Pradesh in the east. So this was the distance which is covered by the Himalayan range from Jammu and Kashmir to Arunachal Pradesh. So the highest peak of Himalayan range is Mount Everest, and the Mount Everest is 8,848 meter high, and it is one of the highest peak in the world, which is situated in Nepal, and it is this range found in the Himalayan range. So the Mount Everest is a part of Himalayan range, right? Then who were those who climbed the mountain Everest? So the first one who climbed the Mount Everest was Edmund Hillary, and Tenzing Norgay were the first to climb the Mount Everest in 1953, and in 1984 Bechedri Pal was the first Indian woman to climb the Mount Everest, and Santosh Yadav was the first woman in the world to climb Mount Everest twice. So this was all about the Himalayan range. Then we know that Himalayan range is consisting of three type of ranges. The first one is Himadri, the second one is Himachal, and the third one is Shivali. Yes, so the Himadri range, it located in the extreme north, and it has the highest mountains which are covered with snow throughout the year, and Nanga Parbat, Dholgiri, Nanda Devi and Annapurna are the peaks in this range. Many slow-moving rivers of ice which are known as glacier originate here. Two well-known glaciers of India which are Yamunotri and Gangotri, these originate from the glacier of Himadri ranges. Then comes the Himachal. Himachal is located toward the south of the Himadri, and Himadri is situated to extreme north, and Himachal is situated towards the south of Himadri. Then this range has many beautiful valley and passes. The slopes of the mountains are covered with forest, and the forest consists of pine, deodar, spruce and silver fir. Then the valleys of Kashmir, Kangra and Kullu lie in this region. Srinagar, Mansoori, Darjeeling, Shimla, Gulmarg, Pahalgam, Nainital, Dharamshala, Dalhousie are the some hill stations located here. Fruits like apple, plum, cherries, and the main crop of these regions are rice, maize, barley and potato. Terrace farming is done in this region. So in this method, large flat slopes are cut into the slopes to form fields, so that the agricultural practice is to be performed in these type of areas. And the last one is the Shivalik. The Shivalik range is the lowest and southernmost range of the Himalaya. This range are known for the thick forest and wild animals such as tiger, leopards, bears, sambars and crocodiles. The foothill of the Shivalik form the Terai region. Maximum part of this region lies in Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh. It is a marshy area that receive a lot of rainfall. So due to the presence of forest here, this area receives lot of rainfall. There are many national park and wildlife sanctuaries in this region. The Jim Corbett National Park in Uttarakhand is the place of tourists. The Purvanchal ranges are located in the northeast, and they are not very high and have thick forest with a huge variety of wild animals. The Garo, Khasi, Jaintia, Naga, Bushai and Mizo hills are part of this region. Mawsim Ram in Meghalaya received the highest rainfall in the world. So this was a quick review about the three ranges that we have discussed: the Himadri, the Himachal and the Shiva. Students, now we will discuss that how is the life in northern mountains. So the regions which are included in northern mountains are Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, northern part of West Bengal and northeastern states. We will discuss about all these regions one by one. So these are the regions which are found in the northern mountains, and now we are going to discuss about the life, about the different type of crops which are grown in this region, what are the famous tourist places in this region. Then we came to know about what are the different dresses which are worn by the people who belongs to these regions. So we will discuss about this one by one. Yes, students, now we are starting with Jammu and Kashmir. So the capital of Jammu and Kashmir is Srinagar, and the languages which are spoken in Jammu and Kashmir are Urdu, Dogri, Kashmiri and Ladakhi. Then what are the main occupation here? So agriculture is the main occupation in Jammu and Kashmir. Then the tourist places which are found in Jammu and Kashmir are Gulmarg, Sonmarg, Pahalgam, Vaishno Devi and Amarnath caves. And the dresses which are worn by the people of Jammu and Kashmir are, they wear long kurta which is known as firan. And the famous things about Jammu and Kashmir is Kashmiri carpets and Kashmiri shawls. So this was the life of the people in Jammu and Kashmir. Yes, now we will learn about Himachal Pradesh. So the capital of Himachal Pradesh is Shimla. The languages which are spoken in Himachal Pradesh is Hindi or Pahadi. The occupation of these people is agriculture. The tourist places in Himachal Pradesh is Kullu, Manali, Shimla, Dalhousie and Dharamshala. So the famous dresses is that the women of Himachal Pradesh wear the scarf which are known as dhazu, and the men wears a special type of cap which is known as Himachali cap. And Himachal Pradesh is famous for the Dussehra festival which is celebrated in Kullu. And the crops which are grown in Himachal Pradesh are rice, maize, barley, and the main fruits which are grown in Himachal Pradesh are apricot, grapes, plums and peaches. So this was about Himachal Pradesh. Yes, now we will talk about Uttarakhand, the third state which is found in northern mountain ranges. So the capital of Uttarakhand is Dehradun. Earlier, Uttarakhand and UP were part of each other, but on November 9, 2000, UP was separated from Uttarakhand and these two become the different states. Then the crops which are found in Uttarakhand are rice, wheat and maize. The main occupation of people of Uttarakhand is cattle rearing. And then the tourist places which are found in the Uttarakhand is Mansoori, Nainital and Almora. The famous dresses which are worn by the women here are short sleeved coat which are known as chon. And the famous tourist places are the pilgrims places in Uttarakhand which are Haridwar, Badrinath, Kedarnath, Ranikhet, Yamunotri or Rishikesh. So this was all about Uttarakhand. So now we'll talk about Sikkim. So Sikkim is a very small state which is located on very high mountains with very deep river valleys. So the capital of Sikkim is Gangtok, and the main crops which are found in Gangtok are cardamom, cashew nut, ginger and orange. And the famous here is the mask dance which is very popular in this state. And then the tourist places which are found in this area is Rumtek Monastery, because a large section of people here belongs to Buddhist community. So their main famous tourist place is Rumtek Monastery where Buddhist people worship. And the main three tribes which are found here are Lepcha, Bhutia or Nepalis, which belong to Buddhist community. And the dresses, traditional dresses which are worn by the women here are called Baku. And this was all about the Sikkim, which mainly consists of the Buddhist people, because the major section of people living here belongs to Buddhist community. Next one is West Bengal. So West Bengal's capital is Kolkata, and West Bengal is famous for its tea garden. So the famous places which are found in West Bengal are beautiful hill stations and Darjeeling tea, for which West Bengal is very much famous. as Darjeeling is the northernmost district and is situated in the foothills of Himalayas. So this was about West Bengal. Now we will discuss about the northeastern states. So northeastern states mainly consist of 7 states which are also known as Seven Sisters. So under the northeastern states we will discuss about the different features of 7 states which are commonly known as Seven Sisters. Yes, so the 7 states which are included in northeastern states are: first one Arunachal Pradesh, second one Assam, third Meghalaya, then fourth Nagaland, fifth Mizoram, sixth Manipur, and seventh Tripura. So the group of these 7 states are called Seven Sisters because these 7 states comprises the northeastern part of our India. We will discuss about the life of the people in these 7 states one by one. So we will start with the first state, which is Arunachal Pradesh. So the state in Arunachal Pradesh, Arunachal means lap of sun. So that's why the name is given to this state is Arunachal Pradesh, because here the sun rises earlier than rest of the country. In this state, the sun rises earlier before any other state in the country. That's why the state has given the name Arunachal Pradesh. And the capital of this state is Itanagar, and this state have very small population, and the people of this state has made the houses made up of stilt. The reason for creating their houses of stilt is that these houses protect them from rain and snakes, and our main river Brahmaputra reaches India through this state, Arunachal Pradesh. Now we will talk about the second state from the 7 states, which is Assam. Assam is famous for its large tea plantation area because here thousands of people work in this tea plantation area. And the capital of Assam is Dispur. The main type of language which is spoken in this area is Assamese. And Bihu is one of the famous dance form of Assam, which makes Assam very famous for this dance form. So the main thing for the attraction of tourists is the tea plantation area, and Guwahati is one of the largest city of the Assam. Moving to next state is Meghalaya. Meghalaya is known as abode of clouds. It means a huge collection of clouds. So that's why the name given to this state is Meghalaya. And the capital of Meghalaya is Shillong, which is a very beautiful hill station. And Meghalaya is one of the states in the world which receive highest rainfall in the world. And here the people used to eat rice, pork, and dried fish. Yes, moving on to next states from northeastern region. First one is Nagaland. So the capital of Nagaland is Kohima, and Nagaland is famous for the different shawls which are made from different designs. And then the crops which are grown in Nagaland are rice, maize, and orange. The next state which came under the category of 7 states is Manipur, which lies in the shadow of hills. The capital of Manipur is Imphal, and Manipur is famous for its Manipuri dance. And it's also famous for the bamboo cane and leather boots. So these are the 2 states from the 7 states category, Nagaland and Manipur. We are left with only 2 states from the 7 sisters. One is Mizoram and other one is Tripura. Yes, now starting with Mizoram. So the capital of Mizoram is Azawal, and the crops which are found in Mizoram are rice, shisham, mustard, and potato. The languages which are spoken in Mizoram are Mizo and English, and Mizoram is famous for its bamboo dance. And the last state which is left in the northeastern region state is Tripura. So Tripura is surrounded by Bangladesh from 3 sides, and the capital of Tripura is Agartala, and the people here make beautiful things from bamboo cane, from cane and bamboo. So this was all about the chapter of northern mountains. We discuss about the different type of ranges which are found in northern mountains are Himadri, Himachal and Shivalik. Then we came to know about the life of the people who live in the northern mountain areas, and we discuss about the different occupation they perform, the different type of crops which are found in these states, and what are the different tourist places for which these states are famous for. And then we came to know about the different languages which are spoken by the people of these countries, and the different dresses, famous dresses which are worn by the people of these states, and different dance forms for which these states are famous for. And then we came to know about the northeastern area of India consists of 7 states which are commonly known as Seven Sisters. So one by one we discuss about the life of the people who belongs to these 7 states. So this was all about the chapter of the northern mountains, in which we learn about what are the mountains, what type of occupation are performed by the people who belong to these mountains, and then what type of environment is here, what type of dresses which are worn by the people, and what are the different type of crops which are grown in these type of places. Thank you and have a nice day.